Hello children, we are back to Standard 8th, chapter number 1, that is rational numbers. In the last videos, you have studied about the introduction, the types of numbers, and you have studied about all those 4 operations on rational numbers. Now, we are going to start with the properties of rational numbers. As I have already told, rational numbers are represented by the letter Q, a capital Q. Now, let us begin with the very first property, that is closure property. Here we are going to check each and every property over all the 4 operations. On the left hand side, you can see that all the 4 operations are written one below the other. The first one over addition, then over subtraction, over multiplication, and then over division. So one by one we are going to check about it. Now let us check about closure property over addition. Now if A and B are Q, that is a rational number, then A plus B, that means its addition, will also be a rational number. I have taken one example here. 1 by 2 and 1 by 3 are rational numbers. You all know rational numbers are represented by P upon Q, where Q is not equal to 0 and P and Q are integers. So 1 by 2 and 1 by 3 are rational numbers. In that case, when you add them, that is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3, you get an answer as 5 by 6. That is again a rational number. So closure property holds true for addition. Now let's move to the next, that is subtraction. If A and B are rational numbers, then A minus B is also a rational number. That means when you have been given two rational numbers, that is, in this case I have taken the example as 1 by 2 and 1 by 3 again. And when you subtract them, that is 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3, you get the solution as 1 by 6. And 1 by 6 is another rational number. So we can say that closure property holds true over subtraction also. Let's move to the next operation, that is multiplication. Now if again you have A and B as the rational number, then A multiplied by B is also a rational number. So again the same numbers are considered, and when we multiply them, we get the answer as 1 by 6 in this case, and we already know that it is a rational number. It means closure property holds true over multiplication also. Now let's move to the last operation in this case, that is division. Again we have taken A and B as the rational numbers, then A divided by B may not be a rational number. May not. That means it sometimes may or sometimes it may not be also. Herein I have taken the example as 1 by 2 and 0. Now when you divide them, 1 by 2 divided by 0, in this case you all know that you cannot divide any number by 0. When the denominator is 0, the division is not possible. So we can say that closure does not hold true for division. So in short, I can say closure holds true for addition, subtraction and multiplication, but not for division. Let's move to the next property, that is commutative property. Again we are checking over all the 4 operations beginning with addition. If A and B are Q, that is rational number, then A plus B will be equal to B plus A. That means you change the order of addition, you get the same answer. Again one example is taken here. 2 by 3 and 1 by 6 are the given two numbers which we have considered. You can take any other number on your own. Now when you add 2 by 3 to 1 by 6, or you add 1 by 6 to 2 by 3, I mean you change the order, but the final answer will always remain the same. Now over subtraction, that is the second one here. When we are applying commutative over subtraction, here we fail. How? Children, because if a and b are rational numbers, then a minus b will not be equal to b minus a. So you can actually take your any example on your own, also try. And here also one example is there. When we solve both left hand side and right hand side, here we'll see that the numbers, that the solutions answers are not at all same. So commutativity or the commutative property does not hold true for subtraction. Next, over multiplication, if a and b are rational numbers, then a multiplied by b is equal to b multiplied by a. Again, example is taken and you can multiply on your own and check your answer. Over multiplication, you will see when you change the order of the given numbers, you still get the same answer. So, commutativity holds true for multiplication. Finally, we come to division. If a and b are rational number, then a divided by b is not equal to b divided by a. In this case, when you change the order for division, your answer will not be same on both the sides. So when you divide 2 by 3 by 1 by 6, you get one answer. When you divide 1 by 6 by 2 by 3, you may get another. So this is how they are not same. So in short, if I say commutativity or the commutative property holds true for addition and multiplication only. The next property, that is associative property. Again for all the four operations. Let's begin one by one. Over addition. If a, b and c are rational numbers, then a plus b plus c is equal to a plus b plus c. So children, you can see the order of addition has been changed. Initially, on the left hand side, we were adding a and b, then we were adding c to it. Because the bracket is for a and b, that addition is to be done first. But on the right hand side, b and c are to be added first because they are there in the bracket, and then that answer to be added to a. So in short, I can say the order of addition has been changed. But children, we all know, or you can check here also, the example is given, you can add it on your own and check. Even if the order gets changed, the sum, that is the addition, it always remains the same. So we can say that associative property holds true for addition. Now for subtraction. If a, b and c are rational numbers, then a minus b minus c will not be equal to a minus b minus c. Again, you can check on your own. You will see that the subtraction on both the sides will not be equal. In short, associative property does not hold true for subtraction. Now we come to multiplication. If a, b and c are rational numbers, then a multiplied by b multiplied by c is equal to a multiplied by b multiplied by c. So children, order gets changed, but the multiplication, that is the product, always remains the same. You can try it on your own. The numbers are flashed here. You can multiply and check. Over division. If a, b and c are rational numbers, then a divided by b divided by c will not be equal to a divided by b divided by c. That means if the order is changed for division, the answer will not be same. So, associative property does not hold true for division. In short, I can say that associative property holds true for addition and multiplication only. Children, there are more properties to be learned which I'll be taking in the next video. And we are going to use all these properties in the exercises that we are going to solve later. Thank you for now.